people of YouTube, this is Gray's Guitars, and thank you for watching. I am Steve Gray. So Courtney Love goes full boomer against Dave Grohl. Let's take a look at this article here. She also apologized, so that is also a good thing, apologizing. Says Courtney Love hits out at Dave Grohl over royalties dispute and accuses Trent Reznor of systematic abuse. So if you don't know who Dave Grohl is, he was the drummer from Nirvana and now is the lead singer, guitar player of Foo Fighters. Trent Reznor, he was the lead singer, or is the lead singer, I should say, of Nine Inch Nails, if you're not familiar with him. Courtney Love is Kurt Cobain's wife. I assume you kind of know all of these people. Courtney Love also has a band of her own. Let's take a look here. So Courtney Love has hit out at Dave Grohl over an apparent Nirvana royalties agreement, as well as accusing Nine Inch Nails' Trent Reznor of systematic child abuse. The explosive allegations were made in a since-deleted Instagram post last night, so this is actually 2 days ago, June 13th, in which Love opened up about her experiences of the Me Too movement. Here's a few receipts of some mega aggressions I've had to deal with. Make myself small for Stop Righteous Lawsuits over. We are not doormats, my sponsor always quotes to me. Due to male privilege and all of its vile toxicity, when Sharon Stone was asked if she had any Me Too's, she just laughed. We only get one right, Love began. I've had enough of this poo emoji for the clowns leaning into my being scapegoated for breathing, for my husband's death, for my overt sexuality because I'm addicted, etc., and a woman for over 27 years. Love, who previously buried the hatchet with Grohl after a long-running feud that went on to address the alleged dispute over Nirvana royalties. 3 months before I left LA, I sent a document that effectively gave Dave Grohl and Kurt Novelis, that's the bassist of Nirvana, my descendants money in perpetuity. I was so broken, so scared, so exhausted by him, I just fucking signed it, but it's a lie. So I'm unsigning it, she said, because it's nonsense. The chaos and fury over Kurt's death being directed at me, deflected by Dave, while he enriches and continues to enrich himself, gorging on Kurt's fortune and Kurt's goodwill. 27 years later, I've had enough. Love added that she was over being made small for decreeing Grohl's public reputation as the nicest guy in rock. Turning her attention to Reznor, Love then accused him of abusing children and claimed to have witnessed it firsthand during her time performing with Hole. As for Reznor, at least, he's talented, but he's a creep. Never seen so much systematic abuse of kids, girls as young as 12, by him and his crew. We all, the members of Hole, witnessed it. So while these two jackasses are not my Me Too because I'm saving my number one up, because we only get one, they're darn close, she said. F off, Nine Inch Nails, Foo Fighters, yes, blah, blah, blah. I really hope my example of standing up to them, putting a stop to them, will prevent any other women or men from this soul-shattering level of personal and cultural abuse in the future. Sexuality, spirituality, financially, a bunch of hashtags. Yeah, to the breathing long enough to tell the tale. I'm cramming as much into every song as I can. Na mia ringoka. We are not doormats. I'm guessing that's some sort of other language there. Neither Reznor or Grohl have responded to the claims made by Love in her Instagram post, but NEM has contacted the representatives for comment. Love also recently denounced the prospect of reuniting with Hole, claiming it is not going to happen amid the rumor that the group could return for the first time since 2012. So, yeah, that's, kind of a lot to take in. I hate to say, a lot of people don't take, what Courtney Love has to say seriously. Nobody really cares about Courtney Love. A lot of people didn't really like her when she was, messing around with Nirvana. If you watch some of the old videos of her around Nirvana, David Grohl and, Chris there, both clearly show that they do not like her, nor do they want her around. People claim that she was the one that actually killed Kurt Cobain. We don't really have evidence for that either way at this time. People say she is the one, why the band got messed up. She's the one that put Kurt in that mental state. She's the one that, is riding the coattail of Nirvana, just trying to get as much money out of it and milk as much money out of it as possible. But we don't know. You know, you got to be. You have to look at this from both sides. Courtney Love has dealt with an extreme amount of hate ever since the death of Kurt Cobain, and it's just been ongoing for 27 years, and it'll probably be ongoing until her death. You know, I mean, there's still people out there that are like, "Oh my God, she definitely killed Kurt Cobain," or "She was the one that told him to kill himself." Something along those lines. But just with the systematic abuse, you know, complaining about these two people, I don't know enough about this to say either way. So it's basically me reading this article and kind of trying to be the middleman here. But I've always liked Dave Grohl, but you don't really know a person, you know, until you actually hang out with them, you know, hang out with their family, their friends. You don't, they show you what you want to see. So, you know, all of these people, all famous people in general, they're going to show you what they want to see. You know, behind closed doors, they could be a completely different person. So we don't really know. I'm not saying I agree either way, but it seems like the hate for Courtney Love about this got to a point where she actually apologized. So let's go to this article over here. Courtney Love apologizes after criticizing Dave Grohl implementing Trent Reznor. Because, I mean, what she said, especially about Trent, that's career ending. I mean, if you're messing with kids, like, you're going to jail forever. Everybody hates you forever. They want you to die. And that's it. Like, no, do not do that ever. And then if you implement it against somebody too, then there's probably going to be an investigation as well. And that could pretty much ruin their entire career, whether it's true or not. So at this point, it's kind of like, if that is true, let the authorities do their thing. Hopefully they can work it out and figure out if there's any truth to this. So the actual apology was right here. I need to apologize for my recent post. It was insensitive and it was wrong. No matter how I feel, there are real people behind my words, and I need to learn to be more responsible with my words. I'm truly sorry for those I've hurt. I will do better. So because she's apologizing about this, it means it's one of two things. Either she got threatened by either Dave Grohl or someone in his circle, or Trent and someone in his circle, or maybe she was just, we know she has an issue with drug use as well. I don't know, I think that's still ongoing, I could be wrong. But it could be, it might have been something like a bad trip or something, and then she just like ranted. We don't really know. I mean, this is one of these things where, yes, she went full boomer. Yes, she apologized for it afterwards, which, you know, that's fine, you know, threw something out there. But we don't really know what instigated this. It just kind of seemed out of nowhere. I hate to say it, you know, I mean, Nirvana hasn't been in the news really for a while. They probably will be in the next couple of years because, you know, 30-year anniversary, etc. But we don't know. It was less than 24 hours after the original post that she sent out this apology and was like, "I'm sorry, I'm insensitive," etc. And then that's kind of the end of it. That's really all we get. We don't have any more news yet as what is going to happen. Dave Grohl, Trent there, Reznor probably aren't going to do anything with this. Career-wise, I could just see them kind of blatantly ignoring it and just not responding to it, because you don't want to add fuel to the fire. It's one thing if you're quiet and don't acknowledge it. It's another thing if you're commenting on it, and then it can just kind of tear you down, tear your entire career apart, whether those accusations are true or false. So I think at this point in time, we're just going to leave this as it is. Sorry for the clickbait title, but I had to be done. I feel like, you know, Courtney Love goes full boomer against Dave Grohl. That's a very nice clickbaity title. But that's where we're at. So I read the accusation out. Pardon my terrible grammar. I am prepping for surgery tomorrow as well. A little lightheaded because of lack of food, because I can't have solid foods right now. I know I'm a bigger dude, but bigger dudes need a lot of food to maintain their big status. And if I don't have that chunk of food, then that just makes me a little lightheaded, a little loopy. For what I can eat, which is basically water right now. It's water. It's not fun. I'm not having a fun time. But yeah, I think that's where we're just gonna leave it. There's Trent Reznor. We didn't really have a picture of him. There's actually a picture of all three. That might be the thumbnail. We'll see. Maybe I'll just do this picture. I'll find a nice picture of Courtney Love, maybe one from Nirvana days. But who knows? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember to have a good one.